Okay. So we went through Lovable. We played with a couple of things. Let's go ahead and take that voice changer app idea. And I have been needing a way to create a voice that I can use basically at will to do interviews and stuff. Like maybe you need to set up questions for social media. Maybe you just need an extra voice, right? I will dance my ass off to make it look like I'm not dancing around it for social media. So that's, one use case. I'm sure there's a billion others. Let's go ahead and try it and see what we can work out. So I'm going to just come up here to aistudio.google.com and we can look at some of our past apps. This is kind of the same thing where when you come into the app gallery, there's games. This game is running off of your camera. You're controlling this game and where it shoots the ball based on your computer. You can make games that run in the browser, right? And so somebody put in these codes or these prompts, and this was made just off of that. See how far down we wreck? Can't wreck. So this hasn't been, I don't know what the point of this game is, but as far as the graphics and everything, I mean, what more could you want for a few lines of code, right? So now what we're going to do is say, we want to build a sleek voice changer with dark futuristic audio production aesthetics, neon, cyan accents, glassmorphism, and smooth animations, features, effects, effect presets, playback controllers, waveform visualizer. So I want to have human controllers for all sorts of human-like voice changing, male to female, child to adult, every race and variation. Keep it under 7 sliders for human voices. And we just say build and let it go. Now, just to show you guys what I've been working on, I have made a couple of apps, and the first one is this cropping app that I made. It's available on lowbrowknowhow.com under the tools section, and you can crop all your photos. So now what will happen when I crop my photos this way is I'll upload a batch of photos. It'll work on about 50 or so at a time. I put in it uses Gemini AI to name the files. On Lowbrow Know How, it does not do that. You have to name the files on your own. But over here in AI Studio, because this is a sandbox for it, I can upload my photos. It will name all the files. I put in my name and the shop name. It's going to add this to the file name along with that name. Plus it will say the crop ratio. Plus I can choose which of these 3 ratios I want it to send all my images out in. So what it'll do is it will take all of my images, crop them to the size I want, output them in WebP format at a resolution small enough to make my website faster, right? So when you start getting into like your Google page speed insights and stuff like that, trying to make your website faster, you need smaller images that are obviously not degraded so that the site can work faster. And this is how I do that and get out 50 at a time, right? Actually, you get out 150 or more if you're doing multiple crop ratios. And well, let's take a look at how it works. So let's go ahead and select some photos. We're going to come down. We'll do some AI stuff. Cool. So we want all these at 9:16 because we're going on social media with them. I don't care about the name, and we can put whatever we want in here for the shop name. And now you'll notice that all of these have been renamed because they didn't come with a name like that. Then we just get into each one, make sure they're all cropped the way that we want. Boom. And then I don't want all these resolutions. I just want this one. Download the batch. It's going to give me all these files at the right crop ratio. Batch cropping made easy. So let's go back here and take a look. We do want to allow it this. Wow. And so, okay. So I just want to record this to see how it sounds. Now let's try it this way. So it's not playing anything back. Okay. So then we just add that down here. We say, cool. So we put the next set of things in here, right? Hey, this is what it's doing or not doing. This is what I need it to do. If I were to come back over here, my dogs are making a lot of noise, to my apps, I made another app, which is also on Go High Level or on Lowbrow Know How, called BoldFlow. And so this will give you carousels. And so what we can do here is say in our build, we want this to be 5 slides, and we're going to import, let's do these photos just for shits and giggles, because these are all our things. Now, what's going on here is we're trying to make a gallery for Instagram. So we want to have this set up as a 5-page gallery, but we can send it all the way to the back. We can set these up however we want. You can put text on them if you want to add everybody's social media. If you want to put one artist on one page and then the next artist on the next and have that slider be connecting all of them, or this one background connect all of them. If you want that frame to go across multiple slides. Now, when you export this, we can say OTC, because this is dictating how each one of these comes out. So this is what our 5 files are going to look like. And when we put them all together like that in our gallery in Instagram, they're all going to slide together. And there is a way to do that through the spreadsheet. If you're uploading them all to the spreadsheet, when you put each image in, you just don't put a space after the comma. You put the URL of that image. You upload all these images to your media folder, and then you click the get link button, and you just upload all of these links with a comma between them and with no space, and it will display them like a gallery. And that is it. And so now we can look at these in the folder. We're not going to be able to look at these like this. We're going to have to do this, extract here. And then when we look, they're going to go through, let's see, you can see them over here in this panel on the side. When you swipe through on Instagram, it's going to look like this with those blue bars going all the way through. So I'm obviously not going to use these. I just kind of wanted to show you guys how that works. That's also available on Lowbrow Know-How. It doesn't cost me anything to host it. You can have it. You can also prompt something like this for yourself pretty easily. I would look up the app. It's called SCRL, and that one has most of the functionality that I wanted. The one thing that I had here that I don't have now is these gold overlays, and it looks like it put that on the pictures and not the app. So I will change this probably a couple more times, but as of now, everybody's welcome to use it. We are going to stage and commit these changes.
Okay, let's try this again. Is it working? Does it do anything?
This is not doing it enough, but we are going to get there. So I can definitely make myself a different dude. That's pretty easy.
Let's try this again.
Now she's whispering.
Is it or does it do anything?
Getting much better. So we're going to check this one last time. We'll send these results through and I'll let you go.
Hey, let's try this again. Is it working? Does it do anything?
It's working really well and it does stuff. Let's go ahead. Oh, wow. This is working really well. First question. What type of tattoos will you not do? So I'm going to have to fix something because there's a little bit of echo in there, but let's try it out.
Oh, wow. This is looking really good. Okay. First question, what type of tattoos would you not do?
All right. So that's great. So I'm going to play with this some more and you can make your own. You can use these same prompts. I just told you what to do. And this is the intro to vibe coding, dude. We just made a thing. We coded it. We made a thing. We can save it to GitHub. We can deploy it on our own. We can save it in AI Studio and never let anybody use it. All the apps that I make are here and free. So if you want to use color core, BoldCrops, those were my first 2. And I kind of made them more like, I made little sections for them. And then now I've been adding stuff. So I have color core, which is a color theory training game. I have BoldCrops, which crops the images. I have Bold Roast SEO. You can put your website in here. Oh, cannot get tool. So I'm going to have to update this, but that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. So I will update that one so it's live again. And there's BoldFlow galleries. Why are these blocked? We're live earlier today. Okay, so I'll find out why those are blocked. But anyway, long story short, that is Google AI Studio and crash course on vibe coding. Cool. So that's it. And I'll see you on the next one.